Hello and welcome. Well, this is a very exciting day for me because over my shoulder here I have an Amiga, and it's a model that I've never ever seen in the flesh. I've got plenty of Amigas. I've got the 500s, 500 plus, 600, 1200, 2000s, 3000s, and not this model. You can take a guess at what it is. It's special to me, as I say, because I've never seen one, and I've always really wanted one of these machines, and it finally came up for auction. I won the bidding. It was on a local New Zealand site. It's kind of like eBay really, but it's one of New Zealand's biggest auction sites called Trade Me, and it arrived today. I just had to record it. I'm so excited. It's all packed up and I've not looked at it yet, so let's go ahead and have a close look, see what we've got in the box here. It's been well packaged. I can see that the sender has taken a lot of care. I've wrapped it in a plastic rubbish bag there, just in case it got wet. So I didn't mention also I have CD32s. But if you're an Amiga fan, you'll know what models are missing from the list of models that I have, and maybe by the size of the box you might have an idea. Oh, here we go. I can see some floppy disks in here, and I can see a keyboard, so more than likely it's not a CD TV. A CD TV would be awesome. Floppy disks, Kick 1.3, Kickstart 1.3, and here we have the keyboard. This will be a dead giveaway for anyone who knows their Amigas. A couple of missing keys, I knew about that. I've got another keyboard actually, which I'll show you in a second. That one's slightly yellowed looking. But the star of the show is the Amiga 1000. The very first Amiga. Slightly yellowed looking, but not too bad. It's in fairly good condition. And as far as I know, it's in working condition. It might not come through on the camera, but the front is slightly yellowed, but I mean, you can expect that on a machine of this age. I probably won't bother retro brighting it. I just tend to leave my computers as I find them. Really, as far as cosmetics go, I might give it a little clean and a tidy up, but yeah, no, it's looking pretty good. There's the Amiga tick there, Commodore label, Amiga badge there, looking pretty good. Floppy disk drive on the right here, 880K floppy disk drive, and this panel here opens up, and oh, it looks like it's actually got a memory expansion. I wasn't aware of that specifically in the auction. I'm not sure if the auction mentioned it or not, but I didn't notice it in the mentioned in the auction, so that's a bonus. It's going to be quite cool to explore, see what we've got there. And around the side we've got our standard mouse and joystick ports here, the sidecar expansion here on the side. Around the back we have the keyboard connector. It's looks like an RJ11 type connector. Parallel port on the left here, disk drive for an external floppy disk drive, serial port, left and right stereo speaker outputs, RGB output, and a TV modulator here, and a video. That'll be a composite output there. Power supply. Not much to see around this side apart from the on-off switch there. A little bit yellowed looking. Not too bad, as I say. And that's the keyboard that came with it. I showed you before. And here's my keyboard here. And I got this keyboard with a bunch of other Amigas and bits and pieces that I picked up quite a while ago now. And the cable that came with this keyboard here actually fits into a CD32. So, you know, that's not the standard cable that comes with an Amiga 1000 keyboard. If we have a look at the standard Amiga 1000 keyboard, has the two RJ11 plugs here, one each end. But this one here, as you can see, you've got a DIN socket and RJ11. So the RJ11 went into the keyboard here, and the DIN socket into the CD32. And I've actually done a video on that, and it's you can see that over on Amigo's Retro Gaming. Yeah, big shout out to everyone over at Amigo's Retro Gaming. Long time no see, guys, but yep, I've got a bit of time to put into Amigas and computers and whatnot now, so I might get a few more videos out in the future, hopefully fairly soon. Anyway, this keyboard's in very good condition. It's hardly yellowed at all. If we compare the two, you can see the difference there. So I'll be using this one here. And of course, this keyboard's got all its keycaps, unlike this one here. Apparently these keys still work, although the keycaps are missing. I really like the way that the keyboard stows away in these computers. It's just so tidy, compact. I really love that. Okay, let's have a wee look underneath here. We have not much to see underneath. We've got an Amiga 1000 label here, personal computer, Commodore, power 220 volt to 240, 50 hertz, 60 watts, serial number there, made in Japan. So yeah, Amiga 1000 made in Japan, yeah, okay. I don't really know that much about them, but yeah, there's the IEC power connector socket there. So I think it's about time to connect this little beastie up. Let's move the Amiga 3000 out of the way here, make a bit of room. I'll put the Amiga 3000 back with its buddy and its neighbours there, and let's take a close look at the Amiga 1000, see how we go, to make sure everything's working, and have a wee play. Okay, moment of truth, here we go. Did it survive the trip? Sounding promising. Yep, Amiga kickstart, alright. Sorry about the scrolling there, should really sync my camera up to that. Let me see if I can fix that. I've tried all of the different speeds on my camera, and I don't seem to be able to get rid of that at this stage. So, yeah, apologies for the rolling here. I'm recording a CRT screen here, so but you can see it's waiting for the kickstart disc there. So we've got kick 1.3, and we've got, looks like the original disc there, 1.3.2. Workbench for the Amiga 1000, 500 and the 2000. So let's just put the copy in here and just make sure she does what it's supposed to do. Sounding promising there. Okay, right, now I think we can boot a disk. I think that is the kick ROM, right? I'm not all that familiar with these machines that need that don't have the ROM built in. Let's try a little bit of Hybris here, see how we go. From memory, I think this game was featured in one of the very first Amiga's Retro Gaming videos, and that's where I really got to know the game, and it's one of my favourites for the Amiga now. It's absolutely brilliant shoot 'em up. That sounds like it's doing its thing. Yeah, that sounds quite normal for Hybris. It does that disk chattering. There we go. Oh, very first Amiga 1000. It's pretty exciting. Okay. Oh, everything seems to be working perfectly. I haven't checked the mouse yet, but joystick's working. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, this is a great shoot 'em up. You get these amazing power-ups for your ship. But I won't go too far through this. I really just wanted to show you quickly the machine. So let's do the old 3-finger salute, Control Amiga Amiga, and we should get back to the kick ROM. Let's load up Workbench and see what we've got as far as memory goes. The disk is still working after all these years. What is it, 30... When did these machines come out? 30 something years ago. And the floppy disk is still doing its thing. It's great. Mouse, yep, mouse is working. Oh, yes. Finally have an Amiga 1000. I've been looking out for one of these for so long. So what have we got? 3, 6, so it's got 512, would it be? 512K of RAM, I would say. I'm a bit rusty with the Amiga, so it's just a matter of sort of getting back into things. I could run, I've got sysinfo somewhere, diagnostic software, but yeah, everything seems to be working fine. No problem. So there you go, I hope you enjoyed that. It's my first Amiga 1000. Just had to show you. I was so excited about it. I just needed to get it out there. So yeah, I'm going to have a really good play with this, just mess around with it and run some diagnostics. I'll come back a bit later when I've explored it a little bit further, and we'll do things like take the lid off and look at the signatures underneath there that the designers and the developers had molded into the underside of the plastic cover. And we'll go through, see what sort of specs we've got as far as that RAM goes, and yeah, just a general exploration. So keep an eye out for more videos on this beautiful Amiga 1000, and thanks very much for watching.